This guy's got some hands on him, DC, and sometimes he takes issue when we call him a boxer because he is an MMA fighter and a well-rounded one at that. But it's hard not to lead the dance and lead the walk with the boxing skills that really are off the charts.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So he can be mad, but I would be happy to be called a boxer if I possessed that set of skills. If I had the ability to mix the target as well as he does. When he's most comfortable, when he's flowing, when the head is moving, when it's never on the center line, when he's landing body shots, when he's following that left body shot with that beautiful left hook, that's when he is most dangerous. It's a guy that for all that he can do in the octagon, at the end of the day, he was a boxer first and a fantastic boxer at that when he stepped into the UFC.
And don't sell yourself short like that.
I'm trying, but I'm not this guy.
All right, so another big fight has arrived for this outstanding boxer, and certainly we could talk about other parts of his game, but I know you like to lead the dance when it comes to his hands because they are sharp.
Yeah, Johnny, when he's most comfortable, when he's having his most success, it's whenever he's comfortable in the boxing realm. When he can fight behind that beautiful jab, set up the 1-2, set up the jab, right hand, and also those body shots. You see him turn and pivot and dig right up under the elbow with those body shots that can really put his opponent down. So while he may not like to be called a boxer, he wants to be called mixed martial artist, being a boxer is what's allowed him to be where he is today.
And you know what? When Bruce Buffer announces him here in a few minutes, he'll call you mixed martial artist, but we'd like to see the hands here tonight. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we are inside the home of the New York Knicks. It is Madison Square Garden. And I think a lot of people remember when Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez ushered in this building as far as the UFC is concerned back in 2016.
I mean, that place was insane when Conor McGregor became the UFC champion. From outside of the arena to build up to the fight, to in the arena when Conor became the king. This was a great moment in the world's greatest arena. Look, the best fights in history have happened here. And on that night, Conor McGregor etched his name in stone.
Snapped off the jab nicely there. And they are exchanging leather early.
Oh, look at that.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Well, that's how you do it. Knew what he wanted, and he gets the takedown early, round 1. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Punch over the top.
Straight right hand, no good. Amplitude head kick. Punch landed there by the Korean Superboy. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up though by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. You did that beautiful.
Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. 2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Yadong. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
What a beautiful jab landed there.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses. Nice shots landing from the top position. Oh.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round. Oh, great reversal to top position by Yadong.
Oh, right into mount.
Choi's in half guard.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. 45 seconds remain in the round.
That's a big strike right there.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. There's that kick.
Oh, nice. Nice. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Final seconds of round 1. Yadong's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Round 2 next. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. That kick blocked by Yadong. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, he might be working towards it.
Oh, he got it real good, too. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, nice guillotine there. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. A lot of takedown defenses submission defense is just being calm and patient.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Good work from the top here by the Korean Super Bowl. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Yudong. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. 2 minutes have gone by. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Yudong's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land a lot of swelling upstairs.
He is getting lit up right now, John.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Big left hand there inside.
He's giving him so many different things right now. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Oh! Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Under a minute now to go.
Big shot to the body.
Nice combination of strikes there by Choi. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space. Yudong's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Choi's in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Just do not focus on the blood. Don't worry about the cut. Just protect it.
Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat. Both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Yadong's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Choi. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hand.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. Great job landing from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but... Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Back and forth we go. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Just over 3 minutes to go. Yadong's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it. And you gotta think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Back to his feet. All right, well, the ref's gonna step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose shot.
But John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
Doctor talking to the referee right now, and all right, it looks as though the fight's going to continue. Fans will appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will. It's been a fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with this bad cut.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets it. That'll do it! Duho Choi with a massive highlight at the Garden. All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started. Maybe a few years removed from his fighting prime. We'll see just how far he can take it.